Hello, everyone. My name is Chris, and welcome back to Uncharted 3. By the way, I wanted to clarify something. I realized that in the last episode I said that this episode will be the last Uncharted for the month. That is actually not true. We're going to do Uncharted next week, so we'll have some more Uncharted next week. Then we're going to take a break from Uncharted and do some Super Mario World to kind of like make up for not doing any Mario the previous week. I mean, the previous month.
You give me a hand with this?
We're doing twice because we already did it, so we're doing twice this month. And then after that, we have a couple of Chris plays that we're gonna do. I think we have, if everything goes to plan, we have Resident Evil 7 and Kingdom Hearts 2.8, the HD collection thingy. Well, it's not really an HD collection. It's weird. It's like an HD collection, and then it's also like the prologue thing. It's crazy. There's like a ton of stuff, so we'll have to take a look at it. But anyway, so yeah, have no fear. Uncharted will be back next time for sure. Because I know this has been a very long playthrough. Like, Jesus Christ, I started this playthrough last year, like really mid last year. Like I think shortly after I beat Uncharted. So yeah, don't worry. We're gonna. I always finish these things. It just takes me a long time.
Swing to that other chain.
Yeah. Whoa. There we go.
Excuse me. Oh, sorry, Condon.
Baldridge.
What?
You're stepping on Baldridge.
Oh, so I am.
Here we go. Oh, whoa, how'd you get here, dude? Okay, I guess I have to drop down? Oh, no, wait, no. I have to climb up. I remember, I died doing that once. Yeah, I thought you were supposed to climb down there, and then I died. And I was like, what? And I told myself I'll never do that again. And I almost did that.
All right, up we go.
I'm really shocked the stairs are intact.
Hey.
And I bet this
Jinx us.
house smells like fucking shit.
Like I said.
Can you imagine? Like all the water damage? Oh man, it probably reeks of fucking poop and... Oh man. Actually, you know what? That reminds me... I don't know how the hell I'm transitioning
Sure
into
am.
this one, but... It actually reminds me of when I was a kid. And I've only told a couple of people this story, so you guys should be so lucky. Oh shit. Oh man, that was close because that was a dumb move on my part. But when I was a kid, what is it? Okay, what am I supposed to do? I'm dead. I don't know what the fuck I'm supposed to do. I guess I'm supposed to climb up. I'm assuming that's what I have to do. I have to climb up. Anyway, when I was a kid, my parents were gonna move. And I was really bummed out because we lived, I lived in this place where I had made a lot of friends, and like I knew this place. In retrospect, I'm so glad we moved. I mean, I miss my friends, and I'm kind of like upset that. I mean, we still talk, but like obviously we're not as close because we grew apart and shit. But in retrospect, I am glad we moved out because that place that we lived in, it was kind of like whack. I don't know. It just seemed not backwards, but like I'm very glad I went to a city where I was kind of exposed to more enlightening kind of things. Not back talking anything about where I used to live, but whatever. That's just how I feel.
I found something.
But to make a long story short, yeah. So oh my God, Oh yeah, so we were moving. I almost forgot what I was saying. So we were moving, and I was really bummed out. So I was like a teenager, so this wasn't like I was a little kid. Oh, this is so cute. This was like a really dumb thing I did. But I got an N64 box. I think it was like Turok Dinosaur Hunter or something. And well, first thing I did was I wrote instructions
Rob from the rich, huh?
on how to make a superhero suit. And what I did was in my bedroom in this old house, we had a ventilation system, And it was a really cool vent system because, God, look at that sweeping shot. And it was a really cool vent system because, basically, oh shit, oh fuck, oh shit, look at this, the action is happening.
Come on!
Blowing shit up, don't they?
Down here!
Coming! Where are you?
I'm down here! Come on!
Great sequence. But so I wrote the plans to build a superhero suit, and I was so proud of it. I was so proud of it. And it was like probably the dumbest thing. And my drawing abilities are pretty bad, but I just wanted to do that. And then so I did that, and I taped it with like duct tape or whatever to, because I had a ventilation on the floor, and if I removed it, I could, you could easily put something inside, and like the vent, it was like flat on the floor, and then it would like go inward or something. So it was really cool. Like basically you had so much, you could like hide something there easily. So I fucking duct taped the superhero costume in there, and I'm so proud. I'm like, oh, this is gonna look so mysterious. Are you kidding me? Wow, dead as fucking shit. I'm so fucking dead. I'm so dead, the ragdoll physics kicked in. That was so bad. Anyway, I taped the suit on there, and I'm like, great, if someone discovers this, they'll see my plans. Again, I'm like 15 or 16 or something doing this. And I really, honestly, truly thought it was cool as shit. And then, so what I did was, there we go. Yay, I didn't die. And so what I did was I got the N64 box and I wrote directions on where in the house I put the vent. Like I think I wrote like, this is the vent, and then like I put, this is the house, and this is the kitchen, and this room, and there's a vent, or something crazy like that. And you know, dude, like I buried that and I thought it was really cool.
Okay.
And oh shit, I buried that and I thought it was so cool. And then yeah, whatever, we moved out and I buried it in the backyard. So the whole point of the story, or why I remember telling the story, is so I buried the box outside, and I would just like to imagine the box probably still. Oh my god, the fuck is wrong with me today? Jesus Christ, how I want to know how I get my groove back. Anyway, but since I buried it outside in the dirt in a fucking cardboard box, that shit probably did not last long, and if it did, it probably reeked of what that fucking house reeked of. So there you go. That was the whole point. I wanted to tell the story, was just to get to it probably really stung. But anyway, so yeah, there you guys go. I did a superhero. I'm not actually a superhero, I just designed it. Very proud of it. Have not tried to design the superhero suit afterwards, but you know, I'm only about to be 30. There's still time, right? Now this is actually a pretty cool boss fight, even though like it's weird. It's like a 100% scripted boss battle, so it's not really a boss battle. She's gonna be, Nadine, by the way, is gonna be in
Are you always this clever?
Lost Legacy or whatever that DLC thing is gonna be. It's her and it's Chloe, and I'm so happy they're including Chloe because I remember being so bummed out when she wasn't in this game, because I thought she was so cool. And yeah, they stuck her in, I guess, to this other thing. They got Claudia Black to come back and voice her. Yeah, but this whole shit is scripted as fuck. I thought that's a bad thing.
Okay, that was a bit rougher than expected.
That I had lost my phone.
I
I realized today was a craptastic day where I had to put my phone somewhere I didn't want to put it. I don't mean my butt. No, I had to like
Realize they
put it. I had to basically feed. My son was like insane today. That was one of the things.
come
He
on,
was just
Nadine,
really,
really?
really, really needy
We know you're a badass.
and
and all, but
uncooperative.
there's two of
So I
us.
had to like put my phone in a
Do you
place
think
where I
I'm
could
gonna run
reach it
away here
while I was
right
eating.
now? All I have to do is buy some time. Let's see if I don't finish it myself.
Oh shit! Don't they have pistols?
Damn it.
So yeah, see, this is entirely scripted. You go up and you try to fight her, and she's always gonna kick your ass. So in that regard, it's weird. It's like a cool boss battle, but it's also, in my opinion, kind of boring one too, because it's really just button mashing and setting up the next, you know, like thing or whatever. So whatever, it's cool and bad at the same time. Damn.
We just talk about this.
Oh god, red gonads. Oh shit, ah! See? Becomes a... Now you gotta climb. Scripted, I tell you. Oh shit, see? I'm like punching each other and shit. I gotta say though, this is a pretty badass moment.
Almost there, Sam. Nadine!
Damn, that's pretty cool. I always thought that was so fun. Oh shit, we're about to get a long ass cutscene. Damn. I was hoping I could finish this before I had to eat my
Fast.
my shitty
Forget
dinner.
about her. Come on, we gotta get
My
out of here
unwanted
before
pasta dinner.
Shit.
So this is interesting because I mentioned this earlier in the playthrough, but I guess it's not going to happen now. So this whole scene, some people had theories that the aftermath of the scene,
Samuel?
that we were going to stick with Sam, and we were going to see what he did with Nadine and Rafe and all these other guys in the DLC. That's what everybody thought, because I think it was
Shooter.
oh Jesus, what the
I
fuck
die,
was
you
the
both
words that he
die.
said?
Not another step!
Not Bruce Straley, but the other guy who directed this film. I mean this game. I can't believe I forgot his name. But anyway, he was being
Do it!
interviewed or something, and he said, "Yeah, you know, we weren't gonna do DLC, but we found something that we thought we found a way to do it that we thought would work out." Also, I had to mention this, and I just think it's funny. I don't mind it. I just find it very amusing. But right now, I just said, "Oh man, I don't remember the name of the guy who co-directed this game with Bruce Straley,"
Samuel.
and I'll probably remember very shortly. But maybe not for the duration of this episode, but I'll probably remember like after I'm done recording or like in an hour or something, whatever. I was looking, I got a comment. I very seldomly get comments on my videos. So when I get one, like my ears perk up like a dog that's about to go outside to take a shit. And I'm like, wow, someone commented. Let me go see what they said. And this was like, I don't know, maybe 2004 around, or no, I'm sorry, maybe 2014 around there, like 3 years ago. I don't remember when I did this. It might have been 2015. Yeah, I think it was 2015. But I did a playthrough on Metal Gear Solid, which is my favorite game of all time.
And a small cut.
And there's the part where you have to get the key card from the rat at the end of the game. I was using a sniper rifle, and I'd forgotten what diazepam was, or diazepam was. And I said something like, yeah, you know, the stuff that you take, the item that you take that makes your hand stop shaking. Oh, God, I forgot it right now. And, like, some dude, this is, like, years ago, like 2 years ago, and some dude commented and said, diazepam. Just that was the only comment they said. And I'm like, what? And I knew what that was. I'm like, well, that's an item in this game. And so I started scrolling through the episode to like be like, what the hell could he be referencing, or she, or whatever. And then I saw that part where I'm like, whatever. So, I mean, I really appreciate it that you guys correct me like that. But it's okay. You don't have to tell me who's the co-director of this game. I thought it was funny. I mean, you can. I don't give a shit. I always find it really funny. I mean, not as funny as some dude with the username James Bond who called me an asshole in How I Got My GameCube story. It's so funny. I have videos that are almost creeping up on 10 years old, and people comment on them, and I'm like, right on, you can comment on them. But they like talk to me like
spent the last 2 years
sometimes they
tracking
talk
down
to me like, oh, it's a matter of fact, like very matter of factly, and I'm like, dude, come on, man. Do you really think like
Oh.
like
Sam, care to
it's
review?
been years, like if you still think I'm the same person, I don't know. I guess if like I saw a video and some dude said something that offended me, I would at least click the dude's video link or whatever and see what he or she had, like what they're like now, even if they're posting newer videos.
Hey, look.
But whatever,
if there's
man. I
any
mean, for all I know, it's like
consolation,
fucking
if you do, me
14-year-olds
too.
or something. Not that there's anything wrong with
Pulled
being
the Houdini
14,
on
but
me, he brought
you know, immature
and that old man
14-year-olds,
back in
there's
the
something
mix.
wrong with
Cannot
that.
lie, Sam.
And
That really
it could be that,
pissed
so
me off.
I don't know.
But all behind us now.
So crazy, yeah. Lost Legacy has nothing to do with this.
You do?
That is what people thought. Some
Last
people
time
even
checked,
thought,
we're all a bunch of thieves,
and when we get
digging
there,
around
I'll
where we
show you. But the ending, people
Rafe?
thought,
What?
oh man, I guess we're gonna
One
follow
way or
Sam on
another
an
ended.
adventure. I'm kind of happy it's Nadine and Chloe, and it's
Her
supposedly
lady.
set after
Hey, you missed
like
one
at a
clue.
certain point of this game.
when you
Not
kissed that treasure
not
goodbye.
literally after the events of this game,
Said
but
it
like
yourself,
after the main
running
events
into
of this
dead ends.
game. It's set, so
Why don't you
whatever.
face it, Rafe? You need us.
I'm happy. It's a cool choice.
No, you're right. You're half right. I just need Sam.
Wait, now you're making a mistake. You
Don't listen!
See, because it gets shot, and I thought, oh, man, people were like, maybe we'll find out. But no, not at all. I'm gonna make a prediction. What is this, episode 31? Okay, I'm gonna predict
Nate!
that we will be done with this series
Nate!
by episode 50. That's my guess. I think it's gonna take us all the way to episode 50, and it's because of the cutscenes. Oh, this is a great part. We get a flashback. This is so great. Even though it's kind of weird, I think I might have mentioned this earlier in the
Oh, it's here
podcast, in the
anyway.
podcast, earlier in the show, in the
But this is
playthrough,
definitely the
and
address.
I spoke to
Been scoping the place out for the past few days.
a friend of mine, my co-host, Adnan from the podcast that we do. We spoke about this scene, and we were kind of like, did it really have to begin here,
Here
or
we are.
do you think they could have done it somewhere else, you know?
This place is humongous.
So anyway, so chapter 16, the brothers Drake, really cool. But guys, we're actually gonna stop here because this episode went on longer than I thought. Because every time we get those damn long cutscenes, I forgot about it, and every time you get them, it's like it goes over too much. But anyway, so yeah, to clarify, next week we will have some more Uncharted. We're gonna do part 32 and part 33 next week. So we're gonna have some more Uncharted 4, and then the week after that we're gonna do Mario again, because of what I said earlier in the show. And then after that, we're going to do Resident Evil 7. We're going to do a Chris Plays on Resident Evil 7. And if you guys want me to, keep playing the game, I'll be more than glad to play it. It's how all Chris Plays are. So that is the schedule, just for clarification. But all right, guys, so thank you so much for watching. If you made it this far, it really means a lot to me. This is a great avenue for me to just talk about whatever I want to talk and play a video game at the same time. So I hope you guys appreciate that. But anyway, thank you so much. We'll be back next week with some more Uncharted 4. And take care.